Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Achakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who were well and who taught us truth. Today's lesson will be entitled, My Brother Had a Dream of the MOTB. My brother had a dream of the MOTB. And this was on Friday when he had told me. It's now Wednesday, so about 5 days ago or so, 4 or 5 days ago, and or 6 days ago or something like that. And when he told me it, I was on my way to work, and he don't remember the whole dream, but he did remember this one particular part of the dream, and I'll just say what he had told me. So, and my brother, he isn't in the truth or anything like that, but I had told him if he had any dreams regarding something that I might find curious to let me know, and he let me know. So basically, in a nutshell, he was in the middle of the street driving, or in the middle of the highway driving a car, and there was a long line of just cars just backed up, and in order to get through the point and to the next destination, you had to have your arm scanned. And that was the dream that he had, and the part that he could remember. Again, he was in the middle of the street in a car, and it was a long line. They was heading somewhere, and in order to get past the point and to get to the next point, you had to have your arm scanned. And he said he did have his arm scanned, and he also remembered in the dream, as everything was happening, he said my government name and said, so-and-so told me this was going to happen, or so-and-so told me about this. And what he's referring to is the MOTB and how it is very near. And then just to add on to it, so that was a dream. And then to add on to it, I was listening to Apostle Har's re-upload of the woman's, young woman's dream of the MOTB as well. And then as I was listening to that video on my way to work, I seen, I got behind a semi-truck, and I seen this on the back of his truck, 60606. Take the zeros out, and it's 666. So showing you that, man, we're at the door. We are at the door, man. And the Lord is showing, signs and wonders and giving visions unto individuals to show you that we are at the end of this wicked society, the end of Esau's kingdom, Esau's hegemony, America's rulership, man. So get straight into it. Joel 2 and verse 28, and it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. And I believe that is what my brother seen, is a vision of what is to come from Yahweh Shem Yashai. The up and coming prophecy, which we are waiting for to happen, because before Yahweh Shem Yashai can return, before the Son of Man, Yahweh Shai, the Son of God, can return, there are prophecies that have to be fulfilled before he returns. Because that's what it says in 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter, I believe. And let's see. This is 2nd Ezra 4 and verse 37. By measure hath he measured the times, and by number hath he numbered the times, and he doth not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled. So each prophecy is going to happen in its respected order. It's not going to, Yahweh Shai isn't going to return, and then the MOTB is mandated. Or World War III isn't going to go all the way nuclear, and then the MOTB is mandated and pushed forth. No, there is an order to prophecy. There is an order to the words of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yashai, and this is his movie, how it is to happen. And the MOTB has to be made mandatory upon around the four corners of the earth. Before World War III goes nuclear, America is destroyed, and Yahushua returns. Let's get this real quick. So we got that. Again, Joel 2:28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams. Your young men shall see visions. He had a dream that he was in the road, and in order to get past the point and get to the next point, you had to have your arm scanned. So it was like a checkpoint, which that is also biblical. When you go to 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter and the 17th verse, 2nd Ezra 15 and 17, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So there's going to be checkpoints. Okay, you can't get into this city unless, you have your arm scanned, your hand scanned. Unless you have the MOTB. You're not going to 15-minute cities. You're not going. Everybody's going to be pushed to these 15-minute cities, and you're not going to be able to leave. The only way that you can potentially leave is if you have that chip, man. That RFID micro C chip. Let's just pull it up. This is the MOTB right here. Pull that up. Images. They got all kinds of videos. This is the syringe right here that they're going to use somewhere along those lines. And right here you see it. Look, and then they always label it as, the size of a grain of rice. This is the MOTB, the mark of the beast. Because everything is already moving digitally, man. But they always got, it's 16 millimeters, size of a grain of rice, etc., etc. This is what is coming upon the forefront of society. The forefront, man. This is on the way. This is coming. And it's here. It's already ready. They're just waiting on, the right move. So, 2nd Ezra 15 and 17, again, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So in order to get from one checkpoint to the next checkpoint, if you're authorized to, you're going to have that chip, man, to go. And he said that, he had his hand scanned, his arm scanned. And, we'll have to see how the Lord Yahweh plays out, whether if he does or not, which he's not in the truth or anything like that. But, there is no covering, man. He knows. He's heard about it. So, if not, we'll see him in the kingdom. It's because it's not of our will, so the Lord Yahweh Shemiashai's will. So this is Isaiah. Let's get Isaiah, the words of the Lord. Isaiah 55, as it says in Isaiah 55, and verse 11. Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. So these are the words of the Lord Yahweh Shemiashai being pushed forth. The MOTB being made mandatory, as is read in Revelation 13, 16 to 18, are the words of the Lord Yahweh Shemiashai. And it said, he said it's going to happen. And it's going to happen. The Lord is not a man that he should lie. As it says in Numbers 30. Let me see. I believe it's 39 and 16. 36 and 23 and 19, I believe it is. Is it? I forget what it is. Yeah, birthday of Bashimi Asai. Numbers 23 and verse 19. The Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall not he make it good? So the Lord said these things are going to happen. And he's going to, oh man, America's been doing so well lately. I'm going to give him a pass. No. The Lord is not a man that he should lie. It says in Malachi 3:6 that I am the Lord, I change not. So the Lord doesn't change, man. He said he's going to do something, he's going to do it. And these are the words, again, as it said in Isaiah 55, these are the words of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yasai. And it's going to happen, whether you want it to happen or not. Well, I can't see it happening. The dollar isn't going to crash. It's clear and evident that the dollar is about to crash, man. It's very clear and evident that they're moving towards a digital currency. Gold is at an all-time high. Gold is at an all-time high. Gold prices. I think like 3,100, a little over 3,100. 3,190. It was just 31. It was just $3,140 2 days ago. Look at this spike, man. Look at this spike up. If it'll move. What is this? This is today. This is today, man. At 4:15 p.m. It was at 31.57. And then it jumped up to 3. And look, in 20 minutes, it went from 31.40. What was it? 31.57. 20 minutes later, 31.91. That's 20 minutes. It jumped up $40, man. We are at the end of society, man. This is and the Lord Yahweh Shem Yasai is making it clear and evident that we are at the end of this society, man. Oh yeah, it's not gonna happen. No, come on, man. It's a wild gold price, and I'm gonna have to look at some of these articles, man. Trump is in office. He's taxing and tariffing everybody. You got China preparing for war in Taiwan. You got Russia and Ukraine. The U.S. saying that they're about to go to war with Iran. Israel, Palestine. These are wars and rumors of wars that the Lord was talking about, man. That the scriptures talk about. These are the words of the Lord Yahweh Shem Yasai being made manifest and clear before our very eyes that we are at the end. But before the end truly comes, this has to be made mandated. It has to, and it will. Through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yasai, we believe that this is that generation. And the Lord is giving us signs that we are at the end. That this is about to take place. Lord willing is this year. Lord willing is next year. We're not looking for another 1,000 years in this damn kingdom. This wicked, perverse, ungodly society. We want this place to be gone yesterday, man. But at the same time, we understand that prophecy has to be played out according to the Lord's will and not according to our will. So let's end it off right here in Revelation 13 and 16. And the MOTB is not sin. It's not an embargo. It's not sleeping with white women. It's not a picture of Caesar Borgia. Like these other, Israelite fakers push forth. It's not none. It's what the apostles and the elders, great millstone, said it was from the jump, and have stood firm on what they said it was from the beginning, man. Since they came on YouTube and before. The MOTB is a RFID microchip. Revelation 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And when you go into the word mark, is a charagma. Charagma, G5480. It says a stamp and imprint and mark of the stamps of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the it says Antichrist. But it says also thing carved sculpture sculpture, graven work, a mark branded upon horses. So this is going to be a physical mark that is able to be seen through the flesh, through the skin. Right here it says, i.e. stamp, a badge of servitude. Because once you take that chip, man, you're basically bowing down to Esau and saying, you're my master. I don't want to serve God. I want to serve you. You're my master. It's a badge of servitude, man. If you take that chip, it is a very harsh and brutal punishment coming upon those who take that mark, man, who receive that chip. This is what is coming. This is what is here. We believe very soon, man, and we pray that it's very soon because we hate this place. We hate this society. We hate the way this place is ran, and this place it needs, and it is time for a new rulership. It's time for a new government of power to come into play, and that starts with Yahweh Shai, man, the kingdom of heaven. Revelation 13:16. But the mark is sin, though, right? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And it don't matter where you get it, man. You can get it in your left toe, your left pinky toe, man. If you get it, you're through. And if you don't have this mark, you can't buy, you can't sell, you can't pay your car note, you can't pay your car insurance, you can't pay your rent. You can't pay for groceries. You can't pay to get your kids' hair done. You can't work because they're going to require you. Well, if you want to work, you're going to have to get this chip. Because how are they going to pay you? How are they going to pay if you're working? Yeah. Just give me some dollars. Yeah, the dollars crash. How are we going to give you dollars? That's worthless. Well, just give me. I don't know. Give me a shirt. Nah, man, that's not how that works. We're going to give you, how are we going to give you the money? Well, I don't know. Well, then you can't work. Because in order to pay you, it's going to be like a direct deposit, but to your chip. This is here, man. And it's clear. Everything is already being conditioned to the chip, man. Tap to pay. Now you don't even got to pull out your wallet no more. Now you can just pull out your phone and hover it over the scanner. That's the same thing how you're going to do it with the chip in your hand. Instead of putting your phone to the scanner, it's going to be your hand to the scanner. Everything is already being conditioned and moved to a digital currency and a digital age, man. And we're right there, man. It says, verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. I jumped the gun, Slakia. So if you don't have this, you can't buy, you can't sell. This is going to be required to everybody, man. Mandated to everybody. And if you don't get it, you're going to be outcasted and ostracized to society and potentially, put to death. As it says in Revelation 14, verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. 666. Well, right there, man. And the Lord is revealing it to us and showing us every day that this is the end. Call halal min Allah Yahweh Shem Yashai. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yashai. So, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, to the fold. And before I end it off, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Achak, and double honors as always to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, Shalom.